Ever felt bad, thinking it's your fault or wishing you were better? It happens, but here's the truth. You can't control someone else's choices. If they cheat, it's on them. But guess what? Spotting signs early can help you take charge. Imagine it like a detective mission into the 7 signs guys might show before cheating. Cool, right? If you like what we're saying, subscribe and hit the bell. We're dropping simple wisdom every day, especially today as we uncover the signs of potential cheating. Ready? Let's do this. 1. Picking unnecessary fights. Have you noticed your partner getting grumpy and starting fights over little things? It's like he's looking for reasons to argue, even when there's no real problem. His behavior might be a way of making the relationship uncomfortable without directly saying it. Imagine his mind as a sneaky director behind the scenes, trying to create drama to make breaking up or cheating seem easier. So if he's grumpy and starting arguments over little things, it might be his awkward way of making the relationship less fun. Why? Well, he could be feeling guilty about something he did or is planning to do. If you find yourselves fighting more and he's being overly critical, it's like a warning sign that something might be off. Catching these signs early and talking about it can help fix things or decide what to do next. It's all about keeping things clear and talking it out. 2. Sketchy phone behavior. Ever catch your partner being all mysterious with their phone? Or maybe they've got 2 phones, and you're like, what's up with that? When people have nothing to hide, they're cool with you checking their phone. It's like an open book. But when it turns into a secret mission, it's a bit fishy. Now, it could be harmless, like planning a surprise party. But if they're dodging calls, sneaking around with their phone, or acting like it's Fort Knox, that's a red flag. In any good relationship, trust comes from being open. So if your partner is turning into a phone ninja, it's chat time. Setting boundaries and talking openly can clear things up and make your relationship stronger. After all, trust is the glue that holds things together. 3. Decline in intimacy. Notice something different in your love life lately. Like, maybe you and your partner aren't as close as before. If there's a big change in how often you're getting cozy, it could be a sign of a bigger problem. Being close is an important part of any relationship. If that closeness starts fading, it's like a warning light on a dashboard. Now, it's not just about the physical stuff. It's also about feeling connected emotionally. If that spark is missing, it's time to pay attention. Why? Because this change could be a sign that something deeper is going on. It's like your relationship is trying to tell you, hey, we need a tune-up. Addressing it early is key. It's not about blaming anyone, but more like figuring out what's going on. Maybe it's something fixable, or maybe it's a sign to make some decisions about where your relationship is headed. 4. Gaslighting attempts. Ever felt like your partner is making you doubt yourself, like maybe you're going crazy? That's called gaslighting, and it's like a tricky way of messing with your mind. Imagine you trust your own thoughts and feelings, right? Gaslighting is when someone tries to shake that trust. They say or do things to make you question your own sanity, like they're rewriting the story of your life. Why do they do it? To control you. By making you doubt yourself, they think they're in charge. Here's the key. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't let someone mess with your mind. Gaslighting is like a mind game, and you don't have to play along. Recognize it, speak up, and let them know you trust yourself. In a healthy relationship, it's all about respect, not mind games. 5. Vagueness about time away. Imagine you and your partner usually share everything, like what you did during the day or where you went, right? It's like the glue that keeps you connected. Now, if your partner starts being all secretive about what they're doing or where they've been, that's a little strange. When someone loves you, they usually want to share their adventures with you. If they're suddenly tight-lipped about their time away and get grumpy when you ask about it, it's like a puzzle piece that doesn't fit. Why is it suspicious? Well, it's like they're hiding something. Maybe it's harmless, or maybe it's something they don't want you to know. And if they're getting all annoyed when you ask simple questions, that's a bit fishy. In a loving relationship, you share stuff. If they're acting like a secret agent, it's time for a chat. Open communication is the secret sauce for a happy relationship. By the way, if you're finding this video interesting, kindly give it a thumbs up. Moving on to the next point. 6. Intuition signals. Ever had a feeling in your stomach that something just isn't right? Trust that feeling. If things seem off, talk about it. Having awkward conversations might feel, well, awkward, but they make your relationship stronger and better. It's like adding extra layers of understanding to your connection. 7. Decreased affection. Imagine your relationship as a warm hug, but suddenly, it feels like the hugs are fading away. If those sweet gestures like hugs and kisses are becoming rare, it's like a signal that something might be changing emotionally. When the affection fades, it's time to talk and figure out how to bring back the warmth. 8. Excessive defensiveness. Imagine casually asking your partner about their day, and suddenly, it's like you've triggered a full-blown defense strategy. If he gets overly defensive, reacting strongly to innocent questions about what he's been up to or his plans, it's like he's building a fortress around information. This heightened defensiveness might not be about you. It could be a way for him to deflect suspicion or keep certain things under wraps. It's like he's trying to dodge any inquiry that could lead to revealing what's really going on. So, if innocent questions result in a defensive showdown, it's a cue that something might be up. Instead of playing a guessing game, it's a good time to have an open and honest conversation to understand what's happening and ensure trust in the relationship. 9. Changes in communication patterns. Think of chatting with your partner like a friendly game, but if he starts acting like a communication ninja, avoiding eye contact, giving mysterious answers, it's like a signal. Communication is like a bridge in your relationship. If it gets shaky, that's a heads up. So if he's being all weird or guarded in how he talks, it's like a red flag saying, "Let's talk about this." Keeping it simple and clear helps keep the connection strong. 10. Comparisons and criticisms. Imagine your relationship is a cozy blanket, but suddenly it feels like there are a lot of little holes in it. If your partner keeps comparing you or the relationship to others, or if they're pointing out flaws all the time, it's like a warning sign. If they're often saying stuff like, "Why can't you be more like so-and-so?" or "Our relationship would be better if," it's like they're not feeling content. These comparisons and constant criticisms might be hints that they're not fully happy and might be looking around. It's like they've got a wandering eye, checking out what else is out there. If you see a bunch of these signs, it's time for a heart-to-heart with your partner. Talk about what's going on and work together to fix things. Have you noticed signs before someone cheated? Tell us in the comments. Thanks for tuning in, and here's to a fantastic love life.